far from out of the woods yet. They still have a long way to go. But again, I feel like that X Factor in Junior is what's going to get them there. They had a less than ideal start on Nuke last time. I believe they had a CT start of a 5-7 scoreline. But I think they could have a far better overall approach on the CT side with Junior at the helm as the Opera. He looks far more comfortable today. The Op looks far less alien in his hands. And I feel like he could be what guides them to success and potentially even, dare I say, a 2-0 victory in the series.
Junior's been playing really well. The Op is looking like it's second nature to him again. A lot of Operas are struggling on CS2, at least in the early going. Junior looking like there's nothing lost. He's gotten used to it already, and it's looking fantastic. Walko dinked on the run. That's full ramp control for Nouns as they send players down towards B. Walko's in a bit of a rough spot. Automatic there to try and support from the right door. And now it's a hell run from Nouns. Well, if you can't go down B, might as well go up towards hell and up the ladder into heaven. Junior only able to get one. Hext is waiting for a run from Squeaky. He does see players coming in. He's going to get Goomba stomped. Somebody's going to take him down. It's Marky on site instead. Out in heaven, CJ's taking long-range fights with Automatic. That doesn't work. Neither does B-Wolves with George. Now the man advantage just slightly for EG. Now that's been rectified. Automatic brings it back. He's been crispy. All up to Marky now, and he has been good on Nuke for Nouns. Not so fast on Ancient, but we'll see if he can do it now when his team needs him most. Fake tap, baits at the peak. Automatic will get the trade. 4 kills plus the bomb plant. Means a buy up for Nouns in round number 2. But a pistol round victory nonetheless for EG.
This is the exact same start to map number 1, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, reversed. I think it was the second half start. Bomb plant for Nouns, but no actual victory. There was a force there as well. Full Galils on the board for Nouns. And an Op on the board for Junior. Lots of interesting buys coming through. We mentioned the Op would be a key factor for this CT defense on EG. Let's see if it can have some impact in the early goings in round number 2 specifically. Smoke guises the cross, but Junior could probably find something around it if he really wants to. One player getting across. CJ, though, through the smoke finds George. Up on top, Automatic at hell, finds one as well in response, keeping it even. Junior's not going to overextend. It's kind of a death ball from Nouns. They all just play the numbers game down below towards Decon. EG needs to be careful not to get caught out and allow a rotation. Bomb dropped by Walko. Big one to find toward the bottom control. Lots of damage to Marky as well. Albeit not the outright kill. EG are going to have to rotate in, but the damage has been done. The groundwork has been laid for an EG victory. Bomb plant coming through. It will be allowed. The spam from Automatic is disgusting. Just B-Wills and CJ left. No utility. CJ is tagged to half HP. They only have Galils.
Post and Op up on one angle. Rifle hold to the rest. Hex deals with the first. They don't know where CJ is, but somebody's got to tap that bomb sooner rather than later. No kits for the EG side. They got to hustle. They got to hurry. Doors closed. Holding now is Automatic. He's got full health. Hex trying to play body blocker. Can't do it. That's round. Junior's got a bail. Will he survive? I don't think he can.
Yes, he can.
Behind the boxes.
I believe he does survive in this corner. Yeah.
Okay. They completely reworked how the ramp radius works too.
They're reworked the radius entirely, I think. Unfortunate round for them. Foregoing the kit in a heavy preference for the Op, which I can't understand because it's Junior, but unfortunately they wait to play their cards until it's a little too late in the round. Nouns immediately clap back. They have rifles once more. EG, though, are not ones to go quietly into the night. They're going to go for a force buy. Still no kit. There are pistols surrounding Junior's Op.
Is it time, Nate?
I think it is.
Begun a force buy horse half.
It gets better every time, and I'm not sure how. Normally you think there'd be a little slump in there somewhere, but somehow the Yoda impression just never fails to hit. Again, the aggressive outside smokes, the pressed outside smokes, they will begin to dissipate. I like this crossfire from George. I believe it's automatic in towards garage. So that, but the smoke kind of takes away 1/2 of this crossfire. Oppo Jr. could also be an interesting player. Walks by, automatic misses the first shot, but he still recovers for 1 at least. I guess that's okay. Flash from through the smoke for George. He doesn't force the issue though. That's falling back. And all the way back in towards A as well. Nice dink, not to kill. Carson instead wins that duel. Junior trades 3 versus 3, and Hext gonna get a little bit saucy in towards. I'm not sure if he's been hurt or not. He might have the element of surprise at the same time.
He's certainly hurt them, and Cynic tries to drop in the vents. Markey around that smoke will capitalize on the Walko's charge. Hex just waiting. Markey down the vents now. He's got the bomb towards B. CJ out towards Mini. Well done by Hex to make it down silently. Markey's waiting. Hex is as well at the 5-7 up close and personal. Hello, Markey. Galil in hand. Loses to the AK. 1v1 up towards A. Junior's got to book it. Enough time for CJ to get that bomb down, and Junior is certainly going to go for this in a 1v1.
Once again, no kit though.
Mm-hmm. He's got time if he hurries. What's his sidearm?
It's got to be just the USB. It would one-shot headshot. There's so many angles to worry about. Does he go in the right direction? The answer is no. He's got a clear sight proper. CJ's going to slink towards the door.
It's a front silo plant too.
Yeah. It's going to compel CJ to take some steps. He's actually going to wait. It has to be over. Junior might get the kill and survive, but he's just going to let CJ get away. Save the op for the following. I respect the call. Run away, Junior. There you go. Radius is large. Barely survives back towards T-spawn. That is a ludicrous radius. But he does survive. Nouns take away the lead, win the 4 Spy Wars. EG should be compelled into a save now. Maybe some upgraded pistols. Junior could drop like a Deagle or a couple 5.7s. We've seen how deadly those can be. It should be an opportunity for Nouns to harvest up a bit of cash, put in the coffers.
Can't say Nouns have really transitioned into the first Galactic Empire just yet, though, Nate. They still have a little bit more work to do before they can claim to be the Senate. This round will go a long way to making that work, though. Only USPs and the saved op from Junior, which has been carried over from round number 2. I think the onus is going to be saving that op for Junior again. Although he does have a decent amount of money built up. Why have to reinvest in the op if there's not really much of a chance of winning the round anyways? Just get a kill or 2 if you can. If not, save the op. Hex might get a cheeky one up top too. They do clear him though. It's well done by B-Will. It's a good flash in. Forces Hex to look away on the initial entry. Markey picks up that op though, and Automatic's turn to hold on to the big green. I guess this one's kind of a big blue as it is a Medusa. Will he survive though? I don't know. They're hunting for it. And Cynic's gonna farm some cash and an op. Will he grab it? Yes, he will. Cynic opts for the op. Interesting choice given how well he's done on the rifle. Conversely, with the op, he's not done fantastic. But Junior has another op in hand, so we will have the potential for an opwards duel here in round 5.
Yes, we will. The buys for both sides are interesting. Mac 10 for Markey, 2 Galils on Carson and B-Wills. Famas for George and Walko. Both sides having some interesting compromises. And aggression towards ramp is the call. The op of Junior misses an uncharacteristic miss at that. The Mac 10 might just do him in. He misses the second. 2 shots missed for Junior. And no kills secured. That's the B site cracked wide open. And now
That's what happens when you have no util.
No util and also no support for your ramp player, especially when it's an op. You need that kind of support.
Yes, we need the J-Hall. At least a flashbang, something to cover the retreat, because the op does not have the multi-kill potential in CS2 that it did in CSGO. Markey has also picked up the op, so it's just going to be used for holding here. It's not going to be something they'll carry on further, most likely. If they do, that's incredibly crazy. But EG are going to try and save what they have now. No reason to go for this, and it's going to make for a little bit of a stronger start to this half for Nouns, but EG will have to strike back soon if they want to get back into this one, because they're running out of racetrack in this first half early on a CT-setted map. Nouns, we know, can hold the line very well. How does Walco go to 21 HP from 100 on top of the heaven scaffolding when the bomb's planted B?
Talked about it canonically in the lore bugs. It's a nuclear reactor and you're putting a bomb in it. The radiation.
I mean, but at that point, the reactor goes critical and nobody survives.
Maybe. What's it to you? Junior goes for the scout. I can respect this call. It's kind of a save round across the board, but he does have a scoped weapon at least. Marky, though, part of that double op setup we saw recovered in the round prior, will find the opener onto Hext. Through the squeaky door. Automatic outside has to do a lot here. He's found the first, he spotted the second up above, and now he's stuck on an island. He's going to try to get away with the smoke. Bonk. The nade from Cynic. Ding dong. He's out. 4 versus 3. Junior with the scout is going to try to challenge Cynic up above on Marshmallow. He gets the tag. Also, might have almost gotten Marky there. Scout proving to be a menacing weapon indeed in the yard, and Walco actually taking a lot of space inside lobby. Appears to be expected, but it doesn't matter. He wins the duel. Walco has been a absolute masterclass in the FAMAS throughout this tournament, throughout this qualifier. He's going to race away, happy with the even footing. 3 versus 3. The scout has moved around to hold the ramp press. Seems like Evil Geniuses are reading this incredibly well. The shots, though, from Nouns are continuing to land. B-Wills takes a tag for a bag. 2 versus 3 for Walco and George. It is most certainly doable for Walco. A little bit too confident in the FAMAS, taken out. Only a bit of damage done.
George backs away from Decon. He'll make his way to save. But he has been tagged, so it might not be the easiest thing in the world.
T-Spawn's in the way.
Yeah.
Maybe able to grab an op, though.
That is true. There is the op outside, unless they threw it out of the chain link. I don't think they did.
They went really fast after that opening.
Yeah.
I don't think they threw it out. Someone's coming
there's
for
somebody
it.
watching. Carson. Yep.
Oh, George wins the duel, grabs the op, gets away. Do they try to hunt him down? That's the question. B-Wills most assuredly will try, but George is heading for the hills. Does B-Wills live here? Genuine question.
I don't think so. Terrorists win. Oh, they both died? Huh?
Neither of them live. Okay.
Huh?
Okay. Fun map,
Volvo,
everybody.
please fix.
That is an issue.
Yeah, the bomb radius needs to get fixed. Fast.
I'm not even sure where Marky was.
He was, I want to say, at the top of lobby.
That is insane. No world where they should fall to that.
No.
But I digress.
He had like 70 health, too.
Yeah. I think it was at 100, actually.
I don't think he was 100. I don't think he could go 100 to 0 from anything aside from like directly around it, but
Genius is a much needed timeout and a solid buy. The op very good in that it gives Junior the opportunity to hold something down. A little bit worried for him. He's had a slow start to this map. Automatic's been the one doing the heavy lifting. There is no op to challenge, just AKs on the board for Nouns. Could afford it, but they chose not to. Instead, they're going for speed, perhaps. Junior immediately crossing to go for the secret peek. Looks like the T-side is going for outside yard control with a smoke lineup from T-spawn. Ooh.
that's a shot.
Shot with
There's
a
an
lot of,
opening for Junior.
a lot of little extra tag-ons there through the wall, through the smoke headshot.
Mm-hmm.
And use of
Build
that.
with that little kill bar.
Yes, sir. So that little gremlin smoke patent pending does not work in this round.
We need to make that a thing. Call it the gremlin smoke.
Feels like it's like a gremlin height. It's in a really, really gremlin-y spot. It just screams gremlin.
You know, Nate, if we do play open this next season, we can call it gremlin strat.
It is a big if, but I'm so down for the gremlin strat.
It's hard with life, work, and everything else.
Yeah, being so cool and popular makes playing video games kind of hard. I
Yeah.
agree.
Got to talk Laz into it too.
Yeah. He's even more popular than we are. No time for him. He's an actual adult.
Yeah.
25 seconds left, and an ace site play is the call. George 1 for 1. The Flames nip him away. But there's still a player Mustang, and there's still Hexed on site. Down the vents goes one. B-Will's hesitating, is caught, but not before he finds one as well.
Junior.
Control room. Op in hand, but he lets the bomb cross. He's paranoid about a late ramp flank, and it is coming through from Cynic. Oh, timing's everything. He finds Junior. Hexed, though, gets the trade. Just Carson on site. He got the bomb plant. He has gotten away. The 1 versus 2 is doable. But Walco and Hexed are playing together.
The health isn't great for them. They do have kits. They have to go. Out they run! There's the trade. Only one surviving, though. It's not good for EG.
Will he get the op afterwards as well? I don't know if he has enough time. It's all the way up in control.
I don't think he can get to it. Yeah, there's no way.
He sees some really fancy movement, and unfortunately, he's not him. 2 to 5,
I don't
though,
even think it's possible in CS2 movement in general, unless you have the aliasing binds.
It's true.
They hit B-hops.
Junior, though, is money savvy. Body armor, op, no utility, no kit. Not needed.
I would hire Junior for an account the way he's been able to consistently get the op.
Yeah, I would as well. I don't know how he can fudge the numbers so often. Maybe he can do my taxes.
Seriously. That's his career after he's done with Counter-Strike.
Taxes?
Just like beat everyone in esports accountant because he's so good at fiddling with the numbers.
Got a really cool tagline for his Twitter, the esports accountant.
Yeah.
Thoughts? Workshopping here. Good start for Automatic. Catches the player dropping down for the Gremlin smoke. That was CJ. Not allowed to even finish putting his foot to dirt. Walco a second for Mini and Hex a third. Okay, now EG are waking up. 4 kills unanswered. Make that 5. Everybody survives. That's a boon for the economy of the CT side, and that definitely gives them confidence on the defense. Op for Junior still in effect. Everybody can begin to fill their coffers on this T side. A utility can be purchased. And while Nouns are not out of the running yet, they are beginning to feel the pains economically.
Yeah, EG are closing the gap slowly but surely, 1 step at a time, 1 kill at a time, 1 round at a time. They're making it in. Smokes down for the outside cross. A little bit of utility damage onto George. Automatic. Not even going to deal with a smoke wall cross. Junior's up in heaven and down goes Cynic. Walco at ramp needs to win that fight. He gets taken out free. And Automatic is also taking a lot of damage in the outer yard fight. 4v4, but the advantage is with Nouns. Bomb can make his way down to B as well as ramp is completely uncontested. EG just putting 1 player somewhere in the vicinity of ramp. But Junior has brought it back to a 4v3 with the headshot on to CJ. George has made his way into vents too. He can cause a little chaos. His teammates make their way to the B site. 2 towards radio stairs, 1 on site. That's B-Wills. Marky gonna join him. Carson nade out. Nobody there. Automatic at single door. He's a 1-shot. He needs to get information. Double swing towards control. Control. Hexed up. He doesn't even need help. He's got 1. Eats a flashbang and pushes forward. Automatic spraying away on the silo. I didn't know that was wall bangable. But B-Will's on the ramp. 1 for 1. Marky last alive. Shut down by George. Do they have the time? Where's the bomb plant, lads? It's back to silo. They can't get it. I think at least Junior's dead here. Oh, never mind. How? Okay.
The bomb radius is a cylinder. It's a cylinder.
Even though a shockwave is more of a circle.
Well, if it's an actual explosion, the map should be destroyed, okay, Boggs?
Yes. I don't know. This is too confusing the way the bomb radius works on Nuke right now. It needs to be completely reworked.
Show me the radius. Show me the numbers.
Yeah.
Nouns. Their economy is still in a bad spot.
Like a crayon drawing on the map.
First highlights like old-timey video, just showing it, running the numbers.
Yeah.
Black and white footage. Now, in spite of losing the round, EG, they still have a decent investment. Nouns are hurting, however. A Mac 10, a Galil, make that 2 Galils. He might just have something on the op. Yes, he does. Good nade onto the smoke. Automatic down below might just... Walking up, finds one, not a second, but one could be good enough. Junior, yet another onto Cynic. The op is awoken. Just 2 remaining. B-Wills and Marky both going down below. Walco's already waiting top scaffolding. Next as well. Crossfire going for information instead. A whiffed spray does give Nouns maybe an opportunity. If they clear Walco, that's the question. They will. Walco's caught looking. Marky finds that. Now things get ugly. 2 versus 2. George and Junior versus Bwills and Marky. Secret side. Nice jink, but not the kill. Marky too quick with it. It's the op of Junior now to pick up the pieces. He finds Bwills. Can he find Marky? He knows where he is. Does he know he's dinked? He doesn't know he's dinked. He has the op out. Too confident. Marky wins the clutch. Marky a hero for Nouns on this T side. Op recovered to add insult to injury. And the economy from EG is kind of all over the place at this stage. Not sure what they're going to go for. This might be a good time to call a pause and figure out what's going on.
Call a pause, figure out what's going on, but the thing is, you have to win the last 2 rounds of this half to give yourself a chance moving into the second half, because you have to finish this set on T-side Nuke, where Nouns have a 64% win rate on the CT side. Nouns are a heavy CT-leaning team on this map. And realistically speaking, Nouns are in full control. Marky is alive and well. He's awake. And there's been so much saving from EG that Nouns don't really have a lot of kills on the board total. They've just been able to get the bomb down, and EG want nothing to do with it. They want to keep a buy up. But at some point, too, you get the Triumph Syndrome on Inferno back in the Sheikh Zula days, where they would just be saving constantly and end up with no money, no rounds on the board, and no guns when it came to the last couple of rounds of the half, which we see here now. And there's a knife onto Walco, too. Fast out to Dave. Look at the spacing gain for Nouns, but Hex doubles it up. Cynic with 1 on the op on return. Cannot get the second, but CJ will help out. So low on health. Our CJ and Carson, though, in the Mac 10s. This has to be a win for EG. They cannot afford to lose this one mentally and with the firepower they have available. This is almost as free of a retake as you can get if you are Nouns, or rather EG.
2 Mac 10s, no utility, and low HP. This should be free. EG are rather scared, rather hesitant. They'll come out the door instead. Gives Carson an opportunity to slink in. Timing right. No, Hex finds 1, Junior the second. Time is down to the wire, but they have a kit on automatic. That's 4 to 7 at least. Yeah, but you can definitely tell EG are feeling the pressure, feeling scared. Wanting to just play the numbers game.
Double max, triple Galil. This is what you consider a very bizarre vibe for Nouns. Op for Junior, M4s and AK. EG desperately need this 5th. They want a chance at map 2. Walco pushing in, Marky traded out by Hex. EJ has somehow circumnavigated him, makes his way on through, mollied back, grabs the M4, loses half his health, bomb goes down front silo. EG have become the T side, the offense now. CJ mowed down by automatic through the smoke, brings it to a man advantage for the CTs as they make their way back into the site. Very fast yin-yang of positioning, both teams going hyper-aggressive. Awkward finish here, B-Wills taken down decently low, crossing in front of that smoke, back towards side. Junior up in heaven, sees nothing, runs out on the scaffolding as his teammates make their way out in front. Cynic, the last one standing, shut down by Hex. Defuse will come through, and we will see a 7-5 half, but this time to the favor of Nouns. Half number 2 in just a minute.
more competing. Bound to your inner voice, yeah. Things seem misleading, just until you stop and make your choice. So whatever you long for, don't give up along the way. Don't give up along the way, you know, and cherish the moment. Come on up and just let go. Come on up and just let that go. Let it 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 go. It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life, don't you think? It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life, don't you think? If we go down in history. If we go down in history. If we go down, if we go down, if we go down in history. If we go down in history.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. EG, a rather disappointing start to map 2 of Nuke. 5-7 is the score overall. I'm Pineapple Phillips, joined by Boggs, and EG need to begin their comeback with a hot start and a pistol round victory. This has been a rather obscenely CT-sided map, so the pistol round is a necessity, but Marky doesn't want to give it away. 1, 2, 3, Cynic the fourth. The last alive is Walco, and Cynic does him in as well. It's a full house, 3 for Marky, a pair for Cynic, and a shutout of a pistol round from Nouns.
If Nouns wanted to put an exclamation point on the back end of a very good half, that is how they would do it. What a phenomenal pistol round from Marky, and Cynic chiming in as well. Marky having a whale of a map, 17-8, far and away the best player as far as kills are concerned. Hext a little bit behind him with 15, but his team's down by 3 rounds now. Marky doing the heavy lifting with a little bit of support behind him, working out well. Just Glocks for EG now as the 9th looms in favor of Nouns. B Wills farm with a little bit of cash. DJ and B Wills with more kills. Cynic can't get anything on the USP this time, but B Wills will continue with his 3rd on the SMG. 1,800 in the bank. And 9-5 the scoreline. Finally guns out for EG, but Nouns have an op on Cynic's hands and a considerable lead to work with.
Considerable, insurmountable, feel interchangeable at this stage. It is CT side of Nuke. This map went to overtime in the game between Nouns and Forsaken. And in that game, both sides got 9 out of the 12 rounds on the CT side. That is how CT sided we're talking. It's going to be a Gremlin drop from automatic. 2 Galils, got 3 Galils, 2 AKs. This is doable. So difficult, especially with bombardment in the outside yard. The spam from CJ doesn't quite connect, but Walco still takes a good bit of damage overall. And Junior as well. Tag down to 26. George at 27. Spam on the cross. It's punishing from Nouns. They're already beginning their rotation down. Hex tiers it sure, but what Hex really do is a lone man out on an island.
All that damage, just waiting to get finished on. E.g. a lot of space, but no real entry onto the site. B holds strong. It's all done. The timing, though. Carson can't get around in time. Cynic still hiding in the site. He can do some damage. They'll clear him, and he will get the first. Makes it 2. Swaps to the AK. George swings out wide, but CJ there for the trade. Next on the lurk, it's all up to Markey. He's been able to pull off some incredible plays so far on Nuke. Would not put this one past him either. Shot down by Walco. And EG, a narrow victory on their first gun round of the game. And Nouns, considering the investment they had to put forth in the last round, actually not going to have the best of buys here. A couple players a little bit lower on the money totem pole. This might be a half buy. It's looking like a half buy, very possible here. No guns purchased yet. Yeah.
Save up. Oh, B-Wills goes for the hero rifle. I was going to say hero rifle, or perhaps save a little bit extra for the op for Cynic. That might be the call. EG want to keep the pressure on. They want to chip away at the lead established by Nouns. Goes already down. Open to decon, spotting Carson at ramp. Taking the duel all on his own. He finds the first. Just so in chaos. The rest of the Raps actually coming outside guard. CJ's watching for it. Deagle in hand. Can he get the shots? Damage done, but no outright frag. CJ Markey finally offering some presence with the 5-7. Cynic as well, but he still hold the man advantage. Markey, though, menace of this server, has a Mac 10 in hand, and Cynic as well has an AK. This could still go awry for the EG offensive.
Junior has to check left, or else he is in a bit of an awkward spot. Markey lurking around, now makes his way to secret stairs. George gets the bomb down. And Cynic's outside.
Here's the biggest question,
I think it's B.
Does Cynic have a spot where you can even save?
That is a very good question. Depends where the bomb's planted. Where is it planted?
A, I think under heaven.
He might not be able to survive. I'm not sure. We'll find out.
God, I love a good mystery in a figured out game. Markey slinking around, might find something, I guess. Junior as well has to get the heck out. I don't know where he is. Maybe he's down towards
He's down below.
Yeah, I wonder if he survives here.
George.
George doesn't.
Buddy.
Ooh, automatic hitting the jumps. I haven't seen jumps like that since CSGO.
He probably has the binds. Or the auto exec.
Gosh, that's allowed, Boggs.
There is an auto exec that is allowed.
Okay.
I can send it to you later if you want.
Perhaps. I've seen the drama. I've seen the juice on Twitter. Lots of binds not allowed. It's definitely a fuzzy time to be in Counter-Strike.
Yeah, definitely a lot of clouded vision. Maybe it's time to inform the council that our ability to use the force has diminished. Or inform the Senate.
I can never use it, I'll be honest.
I butchered the quote.
Oh, God. Not butchering a Star Wars quote. How the mighty have fallen.
It's an obscure quote from Attack of the Clones.
Every quote from that movie is obscure.
No. I don't like sand is iconic.
It's as iconic as it is awkward.
I would say it's more iconic at this point just because of how bad it is.
Fair. EG. What is the direction? Secret. Again, the lurk from Hex towards Trophy. We've seen this at least once. This time around, there's no contest from Nouns. They get cross for free. Nouns are just going to play down below instead. 45 seconds left or thereabouts. Cynic throws the smoke. I had to guess EG are going to try to get ahead of that.
They're just going to molly it and go forward after that. I like that call.
No nade required for the smoke. It's good because they didn't have one. I'll go out towards Decon. Cynic up top. Ooh, caught by Automatic. A good start from him. He gets dinked, but he still wins the duel. Carson, nade in. Too deep to find anybody. Plant is secured at this stage. And now things get awkward. Hext is ready to catch rotations. Marky seems wise to it, but...
It's a save.
I had to guess. I would say Nouns probably saving. Marky does have to get out, though. That means there will be a duel between him and Hext, more than likely.
Who leaves first? The Hext or the Marky? Marky. But there is one on the flank. Hext has to be careful here. Carson McDaddy, headshot delivered. I think Hext is dead now. He's just trying to bail.
T-spawn, T-spawn.
Will he survive, though?
Deep in T-spawn, I think he gets away with 0. Look at how far away that tail is on the map.
We'll see. He's very low on health. Automatic's also in danger of dying. 1
Oh
HP
my
for
lord.
Tim.
Tim was above in top secret. All 5 survive, though. Very good for the T-side economy. And this is becoming far more realistic. We kind of wrote them off, or I kind of wrote them off after the 5-7 half, but
I did too.
8 and 9's making me a believer. They're looking good, and Nouns have yet to really find an answer. Nouns didn't even get a kill in the round prior. And their economy's still hamstrung, still no op for Cynic. And we like seeing him on the rifle. But Marky's on an MP9. Your heavy hitter on an SMG. A little bit worrisome.
Their heavy hitters also cooled off considerably.
True.
17 kills at pistol round. Nothing stunts. Or 1, but...
We got 3 on pistol. And then from there,
yeah, he hit 17 after pistol round and then 1 after that.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh,
a big
good
fight
shot
one.
from Carson. That's a big one to find. Walco. Top mini. Junior might get caught by CJ as well. This spot is not being expected, not being respected. And Marky as well finds one with the MP9. Junior, I think his positioning is known. A 1 versus 4. Don't dare unskill. You will be caught. And there we go. Top Marshmallows. Feet are spotted. E-Wills combines with Marky to find the kill. 10 to 8 Nouns recover from their stumble. And while the economy has been built for EG, it now needs to be decimated to facilitate the reinvestment.
Timeout by EG, their third and final. A 30-second timeout. They're considering this round essentially what the whole game hinges on. The whole map, I should say, because there's still a third map if required. But it does make sense, considering Nouns win this, it's going to be 11, and EG are broke, so 12. 12 to 8, not really doable. It's a long road back in with no mistakes. Evil geniuses hedging everything on this one round here on Nuke. Nouns just need 3 more, 2 for overtime. Did so well with 7 on T. They've only got 3 on CT side. Gotta think they can do it. But EG have proven very resilient. Lower bracket run notwithstanding.
High for both teams. Tension definitely palpable. Need spot the cross. No one is close enough for EG to get caught. Cynic is down below waiting with the op as well. Good spot. Marky finds a headshot on the automatic. That's a big player to take down early. Marky's beginning to heat back up. Cynic posted down below is also looking for that cross down secret. CJ up in hell. Cynic get out. EG, so they're being funneled. No matter where they go, they're going to be expected. They're going to have unfavorable duels. Crossing the minute mark. Walco might be the next one to fall. Cynic holding. Cynic does not miss that one. Extra ramp might catch Carson. Nope, Carson. I like that play. Spotting with a Molotov in hand. Now George is going to walk into Marky. And to B-Wheels on the site. This is just very well set up from Nouns at this stage. Marky falls. Good Molotov. Junior a second. Okay, maybe they found a way back into it. Maybe they cracked the code. Very well read from EG, but the rotations from Nouns are quick and they are smothering X. Somehow a 1 versus 1. It's an op shot missed. The pistols are out. Cynic. It was ugly. It could have gone either way, but he does win it. That was a round that Nouns could not afford to lose.
It was not a round they could afford to lose, and they are able to survive. EG now on pistols, and Nouns now with a very nice, might I even say, blue carpet to 12. Should be a smooth stroll, although there is some investment behind this EG round. Galil on automatic, Tech 9 for George, P2 Gideon Jr. and Hex. Nice shot by Cynic. He will back away and try and get a little more done here. Carson has another one up. And Cynic doing a little bit more chip damage with the op. B-Wills, Marquis, Cynic on the sidearm. There's the 12th. And Nouns one away from taking their map pick. And with Automatic's investment, he's going to be on the Galil again. Not ideal, and no timeouts left for EG. Nouns just have one more to close this one out and go to Mirage, which is the third. Nate, are you seeing similarities to last night?
Both maps, though, have been more one-sided. Both teams have shown us why their map picks are what they are. Aggression towards ramp from CJ. This is expected, but will it be punished? Yes, it will. 2 for the price of 1. It's a lobby crunch and no respect play from Nouns in an effort to get this map out of the way. Cynic finds one, as does Junior. The advantage remains with EG, but it's still touch and go. It can still go either direction. Cynic behind the flames, tries to find something. Marquis, the raid boss, though, will instead. Op of Cynic pushing forward, caught by Automatic. Marquis now. Surely he doesn't expect the player close left. Surely he doesn't clutch this one up. Spot on Automatic. No kills, just a dance between the two. Molotov forces Automatic away. And Marquis, yep, unexpected in the corner is Walko. That was the insurance policy. He will clutch it for EG. He will keep them alive. But there's still 3 map points for the defense, and they have enough money to reinvest.
They have more than enough money to reinvest here. Op in the hands of Junior. Galil for George and for Hex. They have utility. A considerable amount of utility. Junior. Peeking in towards ramp. Carson playing with fire, runs across, stays alive. Utility now going to fly on through. Good Molotov used to J-Hall. That's what now, or rather EG needed to do on their CT side, Nate. That little bit of utility was what was missing on their ramp holds. And think of what the scoreline could have been then.
Oh, that was spotted for sure. Automatic, you saw him. Player in towards the garage. That's bad. DJ. All the way up outside, finds Automatic. That player watching for the lurk. Advantage secured. Where are EG gonna go? Looks like trophy room. The call. He wills, though. It's his turn to get aggressive. Oh, and timing in his favor. Walking in, though. He's caught looking. George finds one, runs away. 38 seconds left. It's got to be a B play at this stage. Carson, can he delay them long enough? He's holding behind the double doors. He's watching for Hex. He's watching for Junior. We know how fiery hot Junior has been today. Op peeking in, misses the shot. Cynic is now towards Decon as well. The rotations have come through. Marquis finds one, a second. Hex finds some, but no, it's Cynic for a pair as well. 13-9 in favor of Nouns as they send us off to the dusty map that is Mirage.
Not quite as dominant as Ancient was for EG, but Nouns just looked like they didn't want to surrender anything on Nuke. They looked more comfortable.